Hello again, I'm Rahena, and we are playing more of Gakuen Heaven 2. We are on Professor Sakaki's story route, and last time he explained a bit of the backstory of things, and it's starting to get a little more interesting. There was a lot of kind of exposition and rehashing of stuff that we already knew from playing Tomo's route, but now there's going to be a little bit more detail about the school and the Sakaki group's involvement in the school, what they were trying to do here. So we'll continue here. Again, this is a long section of lots of explanations. So this is kind of wrapping up the previous section, saying that's the drift of what's happened from this spring until now. So this is going to move into another kind of long explanation, and Yuki, of course, will be the one prompting us and kind of acting as the player, asking the questions. So I understand the details of how Tomo became the director. But why is the Sakaki group trying to close the school? I don't think closing the school has anything to do with the Sakaki group making a profit. Then I'll explain that next. Right. And some of this will be stuff that we already know too, so it's really just for the benefit of the player who has maybe gone and played all the other character routes before coming back here and saying, oh hey, there's another one hidden over here. So mostly stuff we already know, but we'll get a little extra perspective because we have Sakaki who knows everything that's going on, as opposed to the kids who just kind of had to figure it out as they went along, or Tomo who only knew, the part that was directed at him.
この学園の敷地内にベル製薬の研究施設が併設されているのはお前も知っているな。
You must know that the Bell Pharmaceutical Research Facility is on the school grounds.
はい。入学案内のパンフレットに書いてありました。
Yes, it's written in the school entrance pamphlet.
ベル製薬は製薬業界において非常に優秀だ。
Bell Pharmaceuticals is very distinguished in the pharmaceutical industry.
開発した新薬の特許数もその効果の有益性においても世界有数の実績を誇っている。
Due to the number of patents for new drugs that they've developed and their effectiveness, they're renowned for having one of the world's leading records of achievement.
そもそもこの学園が設立されたのもそのベル製薬の利益還元が目的だからな。
This school was originally established with the profits of Bell Pharmaceuticals.
そして企業利潤から研究分野を切り離すためと機密保持を理由に研究所はこの学園棟に設立されているんだ。
And so, in order to cut off the research division from the corporate profits, and for security reasons, the research lab was established on the school island. And, I mean, we get the security part because it's on a man-made island, so it's kind of a plot point in the fan disc for the original game that in order to hack into the system of the island, you have to actually physically be there. You have to go there and physically hack into the system, find a way in, because it's not connected to anything on the outside. And this thing about cutting off the research from the corporate profits is kind of a very real-world sort of thing where a lot of times a big company, like, say, Suzubishi in this case, will have multiple divisions, and some will make a big profit, some will not make a profit because of, not necessarily that they're doing well or not doing well, but because some things just use money while others generate money. And obviously pharmaceutical research is very expensive. And in order to kind of insulate it from the bigwigs who might just look at the bottom line and say, hey, the pharmaceutical division isn't making any money, what's going on with that? It's been put on the island and kind of kept separate. That way they can kind of in peace go through and do the things that take a lot of money, do that research, spend, a year or two or even longer working on something that will eventually bring in a huge profit, without having to worry about their project being shut down in the middle because it's costing too much. So that's another reason why it's on the school island. And I'm going to turn down this background music a bit more. So interesting to see that mentioned here, because I've worked in the corporate world and you see that a lot where you point the finger at the division that's not making any money, and it's not that they're not doing a good job, it's just the way that the business is set up. But somehow when it gets down to deciding budgets and layoffs and things like that. It always comes down to money, even though those people are the ones who established, hey, this division is going to do this, and we expect this sort of result from them. So in order to keep that from being a problem, the research lab is on the school island.
へえ。俺たちの寮館のドラちゃんも確かそこの研究員なんですよね。
If I remember correctly, our RA, Dora-chan, is one of the researchers, right?
ああ、そうだ。
Yeah, that's right.
ラージェンドラの他にもこの学園には教師と研究を掛け持ちしている者は複数いるぞ。
Besides Rajendra, there's several other people at the school who work as both teachers and researchers, and one of those would also be Professor Umino from the original game. He started as a researcher and then ended up working as a teacher as well.
そうなんだ。
I see.
一方、榊グループ内にも俺の兄が取り仕切っている分野に学校法人とは別に製薬部門がある。
And even within the Sakaki group, in the division that my older brother manages, there are private schools and a separate pharmaceutical group, which is kind of an odd combination, but whatever.
その榊製薬は長年新薬開発の成果が出ず、多くの負債を抱えていた。
And here's the problem. Sakaki Pharmaceuticals hasn't delivered a result in developing a new drug in many years, and it's in a lot of debt.
鈴菱からの資金提供により何とか研究を続行していたが、未だ新薬発売のめどは立っていない。
And due to the funds that they got from Suzubishi, they were able to somehow continue researching, but they don't have any prospects of selling a new drug yet.
どこかで見切りをつけるべきなのだろうが、これまで投資した額を考えるとそうもいかない状況だ。
They ought to give up on it at some point, but considering the money that they've already invested, they're in a situation where they can't. So, sunk cost fallacy at work here.
そんな中、榊製薬側がベル研究所の極秘情報を手に入れた。
And at the same time, someone in Sakaki Pharmaceuticals obtained top secret information from the Bell Research Lab.
それは榊製薬で研究している新薬と同じ効能を持つ薬をベル製薬でも開発しているという話だった。
And here's the information. It was that Bell Pharmaceuticals was developing a drug that had the same effect as the drug that Sakaki Pharmaceuticals was researching. So they were both working on the same thing.
しかもその研究は臨床段階。つまり販売するための安全チェックの段階にまで入っていたんだ。
And that research was at clinical trial stage. So in short, it was already at the stage of a safety check in order to sell it.
それを知った榊製薬は焦ったわけだ。
When they learned that, Sakaki Pharmaceuticals panicked.
その研究は榊製薬の損失を埋めるための切り札とも言えるものだったからな。
Since you could say that the research was their trump card to recover their losses, they were banking everything on this new drug that they were developing, only to find out that Suzubishi was making one with the same effect, and it was almost ready.
鈴菱から資金提供を受けていると言っても、榊と鈴菱は共同で研究をしているわけではない。
Even though they received funds from Suzubishi, Sakaki and Suzubishi weren't collaborating on their research.
あくまで榊製薬とベル製薬はライバル会社だ。
So Sakaki and Bell Pharmaceuticals remained rival companies.
その薬を先に認可されてしまったら、新薬開発で入るはずだった莫大な利益は得られなくなる。
And if the Suzubishi drug ends up being approved first, then they, Sakaki, won't be able to gain the enormous profits that come from developing a new drug.
それどころか、それまでかけた研究費すら回収できなくなる。
And even worse, they won't be able to recover the money that has already been spent on research.
追い詰められた榊製薬側はあることを思いついた。
But the Sakaki Pharmaceutical side, which was backed into a corner, thought of something.
この学園の理事長だけが持つサーバーへのアクセス権を使ってベル製薬の研究データを破壊する。
And here's their idea: to destroy the Bell Pharmaceutical research data using the authority to access the server that only the director of this school has. Seems like it's a really complicated system. I know, it's like extra convoluted for your visual novel enjoyment pleasure.
理事長室があるサーバー棟で管理しているデータベースの中にはベル研究所のものが含まれているからな。
Since the data from the Bell Research Lab is included in the database that's in the server building where the director's office is.
そして理事会を掌握している榊グループは学園の廃校案をネタに理事長である笠原を脅したわけだ。
So, the Sakaki group, who held control of the board, threatened the director, Kasahara, using the proposal to close the school as blackmail.
廃校案を通されたくなければベル研究所の新薬データにアクセスして破壊しろとな。
If he didn't want the proposal to go through, he was told to access Bell Research Lab's drug data and destroy it.
それが理事会がこの学園の廃校案を提出するまでの経緯だ。
That's the background up to the point that the board submitted the proposal to close the school. So, not too much that we didn't already know in there.
それじゃあこの学園を廃校にするって話は友を脅すためだったってこと？
So, this talk of closing the school was to threaten Tomo?
ああ。榊先生の説明は間違ってない。
Yeah, his explanation is right.
そんな。でもなんで研究所とは直接関係ない学園にそんな大事なデータがあるんだ？
But why is there such important data for the research lab at the unrelated school? Good question.
兄さんより前の理事長は鈴菱の直系の人だったからベル研究所の所長も兼任してたそうだ。
The director before brother was a direct descendant of Suzubishi, so it seems he was also the head of the Bell Research Lab.
だから学園の情報と一緒にここのサーバーで管理してたらしい。
That's why it's held here in the servers here along with the school information. And of course that's Kazuki they're referring to again. And I don't know if they mention it here, but he's actually the one who developed the security systems at the school and that are used on this research data, and I think used throughout Suzubishi. He's kind of an expert on computer security, and originally came to the school because there was some sort of information leak. Someone was stealing information. Research data, actually. So it's been a problem for a while. And he ended up developing a new system to keep things more secure there. And as mentioned before, you can't do it from the outside. So it was an inside job. There was someone stealing information within the school. And that's actually the kind of back plot of the original Gakuen Heaven. So you can see the parallels between the two games are just really obvious if you've played both. And it's really nice because they managed to have completely different stories, a very nice take on it each time. It doesn't feel like it's recycled or has been used over and over again. It really does feel like a fresh story this time. So, it's nice to see that they kept a lot of things very similar, but there's also a big difference enough that it's not like, oh, hey, I'm playing the same game again. Anyway, so Tomo was explaining that that data is here along with the school information.
今の俺はそんなすごい立場じゃないからな。
But I'm not in such an important position right now.
サーバーへのアクセスはできても、研究所のデータには触れることさえできない。
Even though I can access the server, I can't even touch the research lab data.
だったら友を脅しても意味ないじゃないか。
Then isn't there no point in threatening you?
ああ。だから俺が就任しても、しばらくの間は何もなかった。
Yeah, that's why nothing happened for a while after I took the position.
だけど、お前がこの学園に来て少し経った頃だ。
But a little bit after you got here,
理事会に俺のことが知られてしまったんだ。
the board found out about me.
友のこと？
About you?
俺に高度なハッキングができるような知識があるってことだ。
That I have the knowledge to do high-level hacking.
だから、俺さえ動かせれば、研究所へのアクセス権なんかなくても、データをどうにかできるって気づいたんだ。
And so, they realized that if they could only make me act, even if I didn't have access rights to the research lab, I could still do something about the data.
榊グループはそこにつけ込み、養子先での事件のことをネタに、廃校案を出して、俺を脅してきたんだ。
The Sakaki group took advantage of the incident with my adoptive family and threatened me with the proposal to close the school.
俺が理事長になるときに、過去のことは理事会に伏せていたから、解任理由としては十分だったしな。
When I became the director, my past was kept hidden from the board, so that was enough as a reason to dismiss me.
俺をクビにして、榊先生を理事長に据えれば、廃校案は可決され、この学園はなくなる。
if I was fired and Professor Sakaki took the position of director, the proposal would be accepted and the school would close.
それが嫌ならおとなしく従えってな。
I was told that if I didn't want that, I should obey quietly.
それでも抵抗してたんだけどさ。お前の腕章がなくなっただろ。
And still I resisted, but then your armband went missing.
ごめん。
Sorry.
勇気のせいじゃないって。
It's not your fault.
でも本当、絶対絶命って感じだった。
But it really felt like a desperate situation.
廃校案を通すためには生徒会長の権利が邪魔だったからな。
Since the right of the student council president was an obstacle to getting the proposal to close the school pushed through.
それで俺が園田に命じてお前の腕章を盗ませたんだ。
So, on my orders, Sonoda stole your armband.
本当は腕章については園田を通じて城川を生徒会長に仕立てて奪う予定だったんだが。
Actually, about the armband, the plan was to set up Jokawa as the student council president and steal it with Sonoda.
城川はそう簡単に扱えるやつじゃないからな。
But Jokawa is not so easily manipulated, and remember that from the end of Sonoda's route, where Joker is very aware of everything that's going on, and he's not going to play into anyone's nonsense anymore. He's not playing along, and, he's content to just observe, but he's not going to be used.
そこまでは学園の報告内容から俺の兄が描いた筋書きだ。
From the school's reports, my older brother has been the author of the plot thus far.
つまりこれは榊先生の意思じゃなくてお兄さんの指示に従っただけってことですよね。
In short, it wasn't your desire. You were just obeying your brother's instructions?
まあな。
Mostly.
俺の立場上、榊グループにはこれまで好きに教師をやらせてもらった恩があるからな。
This is important. Because, in my position, I owe a debt to the Sakaki group for letting me work as a teacher as I've wanted up until now.
ある程度は従わざるを得なかったんだ。
To an extent, I had no choice but to obey.
だからといって職場がなくなるってのは俺としても不本意だ。
But even I'm reluctant to lose my place of employment.
だから俺も火種を作ってお前たち生徒がどう動くか見てみようと思ったわけだ。
And so I created a spark, and I thought I'd see what you students would do.
火種？
A spark.
腕章が盗まれる動画を受け取っただろう。あれだ。
You received a movie of your armband being stolen, didn't you? It was that.
確かにあの映像がなかったらベルワン開催にこぎつけられなかった。
I'm sure that if it hadn't been for the movie, we wouldn't have managed to hold the Bell One. So it makes a little more sense now, receiving that video, which is the very thing that Yuki pulled out. I'm sure he whipped his phone out of his pocket and said, but I have proof. You know, that very early scene where Sakaki's talking to the students saying the school is going to be closed, and Yuki runs out to object, showing, hey, I may not have my armband, but someone stole it and this video proves it. So that's exactly what he was hoping would happen.
ベルワン開催を通してやっただろ。
It did get the Bell One held, didn't it?
それからのことはお前らも知っての通りだ。
And everything since then you already know.
そういうことだったんだ。
So that's what happened.
大人の事情でこの学園を巻き込む形になったが、あのベルワンは全くの茶番だったわけじゃない。
With the way this school got dragged into the affairs of adults, that Bell One wasn't a complete farce.
俺にも榊グループ側としての立場があったからな。
Since I was also in the position of being on the Sakaki group side.
お前らがベルワンを提案して戦ってくれたことは、廃校案を取り下げるためには意味があったんだ。
And that you guys proposed the Bell One and fought in it served the purpose of withdrawing the proposal to close the school.
そっか。それなら俺も頑張った甲斐があったな。
I see. Then it was worth doing my best. Not that Yuki would ever not do his best.
とはいえ、これで全てが終わったわけじゃない。
However, it doesn't end everything.
え？
さっき説明した通り、未だ榊グループの目的は遂げられないままだ。
As I explained before, the Sakaki group hasn't achieved their goal yet. And
今回失敗したからといってすんなり諦めるとは思えないだろう。
Just because they failed this time, I don't think they'll give up so easily. They're stubborn.
また別の方法を考えてこの学園を脅しにかかる可能性は大いにあるんだ。
There's good possibility they'll think of another method to threaten the school.
そんな。
だから俺もここに来たんだ。
And I'm going to stop here because this is going to go into another section of the scene. So that was another kind of long explanation that included a lot of information that we already knew and kind of helps put together the pieces of everything that we've gathered up from playing the different characters. Of course, we have many pieces from Tomo's, we have a lot of pieces from Sonoda's, and then we have just a little bit from Joker's, which helped us get to Sonoda. So just in case anyone, maybe forgot some of the things or just wanted a nice recap, this put all the pieces together for us. So now we see, okay, this is the situation we're in now. It is now June 21st in game. It's the day after the Bell 1 win. So now we know that everything's okay for the moment, but there is a very good chance that more stuff will be happening. And this, of course, ties into the end of Tomo's route where they actually do something to get the Sakaki group to leave the school alone permanently. So it's a little bit of a rewind to see all the things that kind of led up to that. So just keep in mind that this is continuing, it's this part of the story at least takes place between things that we've already seen. It's an extra scene between two scenes that already exist that we've already watched. So it's just by necessity going to include a lot of information that we've already seen, but throw in some extra stuff as well. I'm going to stop here and pick up with the next part of this scene. So I want to say thank you for watching again, and trust me, from this point it gets a lot more interesting. So I'll see you next time.